Careful now. Wouldn't any progress on finding the mask? Never should have come here. Such a thing. Don't bother me if you haven't found anything about the mask. Well then, what are you waiting for? Get in there and earn your pay. I never would have believed it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. And what, you couldn't read it yourself? Fine, give it here a moment. Any progress on finding the mask? Till next time.
If you need marksman training, and you've got the coin, I'm ready to teach you.
Did Gullamai give up any information on our buyer?
Yes, sir.
Gullamai
You are
give up
first.
any information on our buyer?
Indeed you are. Better than that other troll that I've had in here before, although it seems like they've kind of tapered off now. Thank the Lord. I don't have to worry about them spewing idiocy in the chat, which makes no sense whatsoever.
No, it can't be. I haven't heard that name in decades. This is grave news indeed. She's someone I hope to never cross paths with again. Carlia destroyed everything this guild stood for. She murdered my predecessor in cold blood and betrayed the guild. After we discovered what she'd done, we spent months trying to track her down, but she just vanished.
So how you doing? Yeah, exactly. Basement dweller trolls. Yeah, no kidding. So, what plans you got for Christmas coming up? My vacation actually starts Thursday, and we're having something at church, and we're also going to be having her family's Christmas Thursday. And then Friday, my lady and I are going to travel over to my grandmother's and stay there for over in North Carolina for like a week. A little over a week, I think. Yeah. Yeah, it's a week. Maybe slightly over. But yeah, we'll be leaving early Friday morning. We talked about leaving at 7 a.m., but maybe we might leave a little earlier. I have no idea.
No. This is grave news. Carlia, after we discovered what she'd done, we spent months. Carlia and I were like partners. I went with her on every heist. We watched each other's backs. I know her techniques, her skills.
I'm glad to hear that, man.
There'll be no one left that could possibly catch her.
I pray that she'll have safe passage and safe travels.
There's only one place that could be. A place where she murdered Gallus. A ruin called Snowvale Sanctum. We have to go out there before she disappears again. Yes, I'm going with you, and together we're going to kill her. Here's your payment for solitude. Prepare yourself and meet me at the ruins as soon as you can. We can't let her slip through our fingers.
Sorry, lad. I've got important things to do. We'll speak another time.
No, anytime we've ever left, we've always left exactly when we say that we were going to leave to. It might be a few minutes over, but it's like practically right on the dot. And there's been a few times I think we've actually left a little earlier than the time we said we were going to leave. Face diapers. Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. Yeah, it's just like the day I had to go to the doctor for something, and they're like, I was required to wear a mask in here. And I completely forgot to even bring one. They had the sign out there that said about you having to wear a mask. And I completely forgot to take one, and I'm just like, I got a friggin' appointment. If they want my money, they'll let me in. So I ended up going on in there, walked in there, told them I forgot to bring it, and they said, "Oh, it's okay. We can give you one if you need it." And I went ahead and said, "Well, let me go ahead and just take it anyways, just in case something might be said." You know, especially given the fact it's a medical facility. I just took it and didn't even really bother. I didn't wear it the proper way. Until I had kind of got on back there, you know, because I was like, well, they may end up saying something about it, so screw it, whatever. I think I might have to do some waiting. I'll wait for 12 hours. Did you see the thing about what Trump ended up saying about the whole vaccine thing? Agent OOE sent me a video about it, and long story short, he was talking about, you know, take respect for the fact that, basically, long story short, he said take solitude or respect in the fact, you know, that we ended up coming up with this vaccine when we did something that was ever done in the history of medical profession, where we've actually ended up coming out with this vaccine in record time, and we've saved millions of people from it, or hundreds of millions of people, or whatever he said. And he was talking about how he said he thought that this was going to be like the Spanish flu that ended up happening, you know, years and years and years ago. And so he said, you know, he said, take respect in the fact of the science and everything behind it, he said, but there shouldn't be any mandates. He said you should have a choice whether or not you want to take it or not. He said that should be entirely up to you. And but he was having an interview with Bill O'Reilly was what it was, and Bill O'Reilly had said, have you had your booster shot yet? And Trump said, yeah. And O'Reilly said, yeah, so have I. And then there were some people that were booing in the crowd, and Trump was like, no, no. He said, don't do that. He said, don't do that. And I understand from a perspective where he's coming from in terms of the simple fact of it was dealing with his presidency, and it happened during his presidency, and he helped roll this out and all this other crap, but it still needed more time in the pot. I can understand him want to talk about that, and I agree with the fact of him going to saying not mandating stuff like this. I don't deny that one bit. But at the same time, apparently some followers of his have been getting kind of pissed off at the fact that he even ended up mentioning something like that or saying something like that, especially given the fact of the way that the Democrats have been right now with this situation. But then again, also at the same time, you have these other people who are going and, like, if you choose to get it, fine. If you don't choose to get it, fine. It shouldn't be forced upon you. Because those exact same people who were booing in the crowd, it's like you're booing at them for getting it, but at the same time, there's people that's coming back on you with you not getting it, so it's a double-edged sword. It's a catch-22 here. So, but, Agent OOE was talking to me about it, and he was talking about how it seemed like it was almost crossing the lines of the way that the Democrats have just been trying to push it down people's throats constantly. So, oh, yeah, I don't think I'd actually be able to send it. I have to see what the web address was. I think it was I don't know where he had gotten it from. I'd have to check and see, but I know it's online. It was where he had an interview with Bill O'Reilly. I think it was something that recently had happened. And forget it. Maybe I'm supposed to go in here.
Azura's wisdom to you, friend. Wilhelm was pleased with the delivery. Well done. Adreth never forgets a friend.
Why? What is this? What happened? What the heck was that, dude? Now there's like nothing in there. Okay, so I just popped in there. So I was right here. Hang on a second, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Let's see. Yeah, you can... It's hard for you to even believe what anybody says anymore when it comes to this stuff. You know, I mean... I just pray for the wisdom of God. You know, I focus my attention... Focus my attention on God and not of the world. I mean, I try to keep up with what's going on.
Azura's wisdom to you, friend.
You know.
Wilhelm was pleased with the delivery. Well done.
Go ahead and
You
leave.
look like you could use a drink. What do you say to some cheap mead?
What do you say you leave so I can go into your house? That'd be great. Go on. Oh my gosh, you're glitching through the stairs. Go on up. What in the butt? Go ahead. Just front-facing moonwalk up the stairs. Perfect. I'll quick save that. And there shouldn't be anybody that's supposed to see me either.
That's close enough. A Dreth never forgets a friend.
What?
By the order of the Yard, I command you to halt. You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense?
Here's 2 gold. Why is it giving me 2 different options here? I'm with the guild. How about you look the other way? Is this enough?
I can make all your problems with the guards go away, but it'll cost you. What do you say? It's done. Now move along, before you get me in trouble.
Why don't you... Dude, you can't even see me under here.
Buy some armor and live to tell about it.
Jewelry with legendary Argonian craftsmanship.
You know what? How about I just wait until late at night to do this? Maybe that'll work out better. He's vocal as being anti-communist. Well, that's good.
You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her... I can make all your problems with the guards go... Done. Now move along, before you get me in trouble.
See? Like, I don't understand. It's showing me that there was something in there that I was supposed to get or do or whatever, and it's not. What was I supposed to do? I don't remember. I think there was something I was supposed to put in there is what I'm guessing. Oh! Plant the stoneless flawless sapphire. Flawless sapphire. I don't have a flawless sapphire. Where the piss is it? What the f... Maybe it's in the asses? No, it's not even here. Guess I need to friggin' get one then. Son of a... Ugh. Well... At least I've unlocked it. It should be easier for me to get in here. Because, man, this is, man. Jeez. Oh, well. Screw it. Just wait till I find one later. That's where I need to go to, is up over there for that stuff over there. I'll fast travel over there to get closer to it. I think I run faster when I don't have my weapons out. So, I guess that does make sense. Oh yeah. Yeah, I've seen both Cobra Kai seasons, and I know what you're talking about. They did have a little bit of, like, gay-related stuff in there. In the second season. Oh, it's a cultist, the dragon cultist. Never would have thought I'd see them out here. They had a little bit of that in the second season, like in, I think, 1 or 2 particular scenes, I think, kind of, sort of, but ultimately it was, I think that's pretty much all that I remember in there, and considering it's a dag-blasted Netflix show, yeah, you would have expected that. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it as well. I actually just finished watching Season 2 of The Witcher, which was a lot better than the first season was. I'm looking forward to the prequel they have coming out, and I'm trying to finish watching up the anime they had come out for it, too. The series just needs more action in it, though, I think, given what we're dealing with. It's all the way up there, and I think I gotta wrap myself all the way up around. Yeah. I haven't read the books. We've got I think we've got 2 or 3 of the books, and we found them, for just like a few dollars at Goodwill. But we hadn't read them or nothing like that. But from what I've heard, they're all over the place in the show, like in terms of characters, storylines, different things like that. Just nothing. And I guess this is coming from people who've actually read the book from the videos that I've seen, because I was kind of curious to know where they were setting the stage at. And I mean, obviously they would have a lot to be able to pull from the books themselves, but they'd also have a lot to pull from the games too. So I really don't know exactly what they're going to do, how they're going to do it, all this other stuff. The thing that does get to me, though, is the fact that I think it's funny seeing black elves. I mean, it's Netflix and it's all about diversity and all this stuff, but given the fact of who the author is and given the fact of where he placed this story and where he wanted it to be, everybody in the stories, like I said, I haven't read the books, but from everything that was also shown within the games as well, from what I remember, everybody was white. So
you picked a bad time to get lost, friend.
So with that being the case, like, why are you having black elves? Or why are you having, like, Indian elves? I mean, that doesn't make any sense. You know, but it's all about Netflix and diversity. It's not about trying to follow through with actual subject matter of what's in the stories. So, just like Deja WOE told me at one point, he said, well, you know, how much diversity was there in Black Panther? I mean, that's true. Believe it or not, I actually had watched Black Panther. I didn't go and see it in theaters or nothing like that. There was no reason for me to. I didn't want to. I didn't feel like it. I pretty much aim to stay away from theaters nowadays anyways, really, to be honest. And, oh, first try on Expert. But the only two real white actors that I'd really seen in that movie, besides the fact of Bucky, I think that was his name, the guy from Captain America, was also, the guy who played, I think it was, whoever the heck it was, Martin Freeman, I think it was, who played as Bilbo Baggins in The Hobbit, and also Andy Serkis, who played as Gollum. Yeah, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I mean, obviously, yeah, you want to get great actors, but then again, I mean, just following through with the source material is where I believe it should follow through with, because you already know that if there was some type of,
Someone there.
you know, it's almost like in a way, it's like, hey, why don't you go ahead and end up having a Barack Obama like documentary or something, and have a white guy play as Obama? You know, it's like people would go and want to burn buildings down again and bring out the pitchforks and torches.
Over here. Did you hear?
Hey, dude. How's it going?
Like flag.
Well, it sucks to be you. It sucks to be you. That Vin Diesel is Barack Obama. Yeah, that would be hilarious. I mean, hey, I tell you what, let's get Woody Harrelson to play Barack Obama in a documentary or an autobiography or whatever the piss they call them. Let's get Woody Harrelson in there. I tell you what, if Robin Williams was still alive, why don't we have him play as Barack Obama? I think he'd fit it perfectly, don't you? I mean, it's ridiculous, really. I mean, it really is, because you know, without a shadow of a doubt, if it wasn't for all this virtue signaling political crap that was going on nowadays, that wouldn't be happening. You know that it wouldn't. I'm not gonna do this. I'm not searching around for all this friggin' crap. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm so sick and tired of me having to go through some of the same areas I had beforehand and doing some of the same crap, feeling like I'm just wasting time. Morgan Freeman as Donald Trump. That would be hilarious. That would be great. Yeah, let's do that too while we're at it. I tell you what, let's have a Helen Keller documentary and have Jackie Chan play as Helen Keller. How's that sound? That'll work great. It's just ridiculous, man. You know, it's like they always want to talk about race. Okay, we'll talk about race. We'll do that. You just shut your mouth, though, when it comes to somebody else talking about something else that isn't dealing with your race, though, because anything like that, you act like some unpardonable sin. What's good for the goose is good for the gander, you know? I mean, get real. I remember I had been here from before. I always loved the soundtrack to Skyrim. Always. Oblivion had some great ones too. I know I already got the stuff for the quest things, but I was wondering... Okay, I know where that would led. Well, that would have led to. Yeah, no kidding, dude. Christopher Lee and his enchanting British voice trying to say some of the things that Biden says would, I think, be hilarious. Ibbity, that's all, folks. My butt's been wiped. Somebody attach it to the pressure. Yeah, all those really big name composers that are out there that make really good music is what you really want to focus on, you know. What in the world? Stealing a, you can steal a, what the heck? I don't remember this. I do not remember this. Was there some other quest that they added in? I have no idea where it is. Wait a minute. No! Remove it. Oh! Yeah, I've got to go back to... Who's he, what's it, whatever his name is. Actually, yeah, you're right, dude. They really have. I mean, honestly. You call it like it is. Call it for what it is. They really have. I mean, one of the most top video game composers in the industry, Nobuo Uematsu, who I think that's how you say his name. He he did the Final Fantasy series, but he's done a lot of other games as well. And has really knocked it out of the park with some really memorable stuff. So it's a deer. Okay, I gotta return the horsey that they obviously had stole. To the Hoochie Coochie Man over here. Hey, Hoochie Coochie Man, I got your horse here.
You've done.
Oh, wait. Say what you're gonna say. Get off the horse.
Let's make the exchange.
You're playing a dangerous game, my friend. Fine, you win. Take the horse and leave.
Yeah, Oh, oops. Yeah, the 82 version of the thing was really good. I really like that one. I haven't seen the other. I think I mentioned that to you before. I haven't seen the one from the 50s. I don't really know how that would be. I definitely want to see I definitely want. I want to see the newest thing to see how it is, to see how it played out. The whistling music. Oh yeah, I remember that. Speaking of which, the new Matrix movie I think is out today. Well, it's 12 o'clock here. It's after midnight here, so I'm wondering if it's out today. It's supposed to be out today. I thought it was out yesterday. I'm going to check and see if it's on HBO Max after I get done with the stream. And I've heard that the new Spider-Man movie was really good too, which I definitely want to watch it even though I listened to spoilers. I did that on my own accord though. People didn't, nobody done it on purpose. I did it on my own because I honestly didn't care. Sometimes spoilers interest me in a product.
Stormcloaks are finding victory across the land. Travel safely. It's dangerous out there.
Wait a minute. Shaman.
Yes? Make it quick. I'm a busy man.
Make it quick. I'm a busy man.
We should take Yarmarch. It'll be an important pressure point on the Imperials. We'll be within spitting distance of the capital.
Oh yeah, I like the Conan movies as well. I even like the newest one that had Jason Momoa in it, to be honest.
Soon enough, we will march on Solitude. And on that day, the heroes of Sovngarde will march with us. And the Empire will fall to its knees in fear.
I didn't hear about the Uncle Ben spoiler. I must have missed that one.
Is that so? I've been wondering when he'd come around. Oh, what's this?
What's this?
You're quite brave to carry such a message. It's a pity you've chosen the wrong side. You can return this axe to the man who sent it, and tell him he should prepare to entertain visitors. I expect a great deal of excitement in the city of Whiterun in the near future. I have shown the people that when our Jarls drink the Empire's milk, it makes us weak. I must now show them the path that will lead us back to our strength.
Yeah, sure, that's fine.
There's
I mean, I already
no
heard the other
progress
ones.
without sacrifice. No wheat without threshing the chaff. The Empire and the Jarls who back them must be swept away. The people demand it. I demand it. Sooner than you think.
Yeah, I chose to go with them. But a lot of people are saying it's better if you ended up going with the other one.
The Stormcloaks are fighting for Ulfric. He seems... I don't really have a mind for war. And I think he likes... Grew up here. Lots of history in these walls. We're trying to make some more.
So what in the world? Okay, maybe I saw it wrong. Get assistance. How? Oh, I see what you're saying. Well, I mean, you know, you're basically dealing with multi-universes in this because we've already got the part where the other two Spider-Men show up, so we're already dealing with multiverses. So I guess in this particular universe, Uncle Ben doesn't exist in it. You know, I mean, in certain ones, certain characters exist, and other ones don't. Examine the crime scene. I've done that before. There wasn't really anything for me to really see last time I remember. Defeat the Guardian Sabercat. Well, I mean, I guess he pretty much ended up getting that from his Aunt May, who in the other Spider universes has been an older lady, but in this one she's a hottie. That's close enough. What the heck? Hey, I've already explored that area, I think, so I don't know what in the world. Yeah, I guess they're looking into certain universes, but not all of them. So, you stupid cultist! My goodness gracious, y'all can't just. That was stupid. Yeah, let me change that. I don't need that one anymore. Cyclone. That'll throw them way up in the air. That'd be hilarious. Especially if I were to upgrade it. It'd be even crazier. I need to get back to playing Elder Scrolls Online again, too. Come on, what the piss, man? Keep walking back and I can't friggin' hit him? Stupid.
You won't.
Well, at least I tripped him up a bit. Okay, so he died, but he's still alive. And I'm taking stuff off of him. Look at that. He died, but he's still alive. That makes a lot of sense, game. Way to go, Bethesda. Yeah, to start out with, I mean, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of other great two-handers in the game as well. But I really feel like I screwed up, personally, with me dealing with a two-hander, I mean, not a two-hander, but dual-wielding with heavy armor. If you're going to dual-wield, you need to have, like, leather armor or cloth armor, so you can always be, like, really fast. Because I'm not really fast in this. I always have that problem of branching out into other skill trees, and I think that's going to help me through certain quest lines and whatnot. I always have that problem. Where are the blue blazes? Dude, that's where I was trying to go to. Let me think. Well, I was running away from it the entire time. I'm not sure what type of like special two-handers they have in the game. I may actually plan for that whenever I do another playthrough. Probably dealing with mods. The problem is that I need to actually label, knowing how I go and throw up all these friggin' markers everywhere. I need to go and put... What the heck? I don't know what I did. Apparently I was just acting stupid. Yeah. Where is he? Don't tell me he's in the friggin' ravine. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of different types of special weapons for whatever route you go. In terms of weaponry, whether it's bow and arrow, magic, you know, staves and wands and swords, axes, hammers, bows. Ah! I guarantee you it's down there. I guarantee you it's down here. that was funny. Hey. What the heck? Oh, here he is. There's a guardian spirit of the saber cat. And he's dead. I think this fell on somebody's head. I'm gonna take that anyways. Oh well. Whatever. Well, that's one way to take out a wolf. Okay, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and end up ending the stream now. I'll be back again tomorrow with a little something. More than likely with this again before I head into work, but I'll probably stream a little bit more on Thursday, considering the fact that that's my first day of vacation. So yeah, I'll probably do it a little more Thursday before we leave to go do our little festivities, and then leave early Christmas Eve morning to go see my folks. So anyways, well, Junebug, I appreciate you coming out and checking out the live stream, and other people checking out the archive version. And I'll be back tomorrow. But I'll go ahead and end this like I always do. Later, taters. Do do do.